This is Nostrovini back from the dead. You could see I'm an injured man. You don't have full use of my arms, but because of you, because I love my public, I'm back. I'm back to talk to about this week of combat.
He's a robot.
He's a robot. Who's a robot? I'm not a robot. Sometimes the robot you talk to. I got I always say her name. And she's a broad, and like all broad, she's disagreeable at times. I try to keep on the good side of it because of the robot uprising. That's going to happen pretty soon, according to the newspapers. Now, this is it. Now, my trusty aide, in more ways than one. Hey, how you
Hey,
doing?
what's going on, guys? Jay.
Hey,
This is
Jay,
Manam. I mean, Chicken Man. Chicken Man.
yeah,
You know,
he's a gangbanger.
Chicken Man.
I'm taken care of by a gangbanger. You look at the criminal that I got to deal with all the time. But what are you gonna do? He's a nice guy other than the criminal business.
So I take care of it. Bang bang. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a bang
Oh, you
bang.
want juice? Bang bang.
Yeah, his meaning of what juice means is different than ours. You want the juice, bang bang.
Bang bang.
I said, don't shoot me. I'm
You
not
want coffee?
suicidal.
You want
Like I'm
coffee?
on coffee. I want to
Bang
be
bang.
yeah, bang bang.
You gotta think twice.
You know what? He was distracted for like a half hour. We were trying to do this thing by uh by Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny. You know, the maturity factor here among the gangbangers is very low. It was very low.
Yeah, you told me to change the time. You know what I did? Bang bang.
Bang bang. His whole life revolves around violence. He's a violent man, but he doesn't do violence. It's all in his head. It's all in his head. At least I think so. Although I don't know what goes on outside this house. I don't know. Now we're going to talk about boxing. We're going. Well, I'm not, you're just asking me why am I looking to this side? Because I'm there and I love me. I love me. I love me because I'm charismatic. I'm mispronouncing that word, you see. He doesn't show his eyes because they're pinwheels, don't you know? I'm not saying he's taking drugs, just implying it. Don't you know? Now we're gonna go into the not Wednesday. They're gonna have some fights
What
from
about
merry old England.
ooh?
Now
Well, what kind of fight is it? This is
there's a
a
boxing match,
is this a England fight? What kind of fight
an
is
England fight.
this is a Ukrainian fight?
This is a battle between two Englishmen,
So okay.
but this is the
It's an English
deceptive
fight.
part.
Okay.
Both
From
are very.
Turkish?
No, there's no Turks involved in this. Not in this particular fight.
Not this one.
In another fight, there's a English black
That's a
guy.
different date. Okay.
The same day. We gotta go into it. There's a guy called. Read it out. Read out his name. Yeah.
So the
Because
name
he's
I have is Giorgio Vizzi.
George.
Giorgio Vizoli. 9-0, 6 KO versus the Wigan Warrior Joe Harworth, 14-1-0 and 4 KO.
Now this is very interesting because the guy who looks even more English than the Englishman is from Italy. Eventually, ethnically, he's another generation. He's probably born in England, but he's a blondie. Because a lot of Italians, we all under the perception that Italians are dark people. Only in the southern part of Italy, in the northern part of Italy, they're blondies.
Oh,
And he came, his family immigrated to England, and he runs right in into a sort of a genetic pool of white people. I mean, extreme white people, as opposed to the generic semi not that white.
mhm.
The only way you can get more white than the Englishman of that nature is to go to Scandinavia. Scandinavia, where the Vikings came from.
Hmm.
I could go into the geographics of this whole situation, but I don't think we got the time. Now, this is going to be a very good fight
Mhm.
because you got the native Englishman, he's a tough guy.
Yeah, Englishman and Italian.
Italian man, English Italian man. The English Italian man is very handsome. Oh, he's beautiful. He's attractive. I'm thinking, what are you wasting your time getting hit in the head for? You could be an actor. You could be a movie star. But he doesn't do that. He wants to fight. He's been fighting since he was a little kid, little baby. And now he's going to fight this tough Englishman, Joe. Joe, let's just call him Joe to make it simplified. Joe is going to fight, and Joe's Woodworth is fighting for the honor of England. Now he's a pressure fighter. He's a tough guy. He's a brawling fighter that can box a little bit. But there's a problem here. He don't got the firepower to deal with Italian Englishmen. The Italian Englishman is out of I think out of what 9 fights or 12 fights. He had all half of his fights ended by knockout.
Wow.
And the other guy, like a third of his fights are won by knockout. He's not a knockout puncher. He maybe has 2 knockouts. I think it's even lower than that.
Right.
He has only 2 knockouts out of his whole fight. So he doesn't have the option of being Mr. Fancy Pantsy, good looking guy.
Right.
That's why, but he has a good trainer, the Joe. Joe has a good trainer. It's not going to do him any good because he don't have the firepower to threaten Mr. Fancy Pants.
So it's gonna be a good fight.
But it's going to be a good fight.
Is there gonna be one of those even fights that
It'll be even at first, and then Mr. Fancy Pants will take over. He has the firepower. He's going to knock him out late, or I'll point him decent by a decent margin. But I think knock him out. But this guy's special. He's like a white Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, if any of you old enough to know Sugar Ray, but you don't know until he gets roughed up by Mr. Joe.
I heard so many times from this guy? I need you to bet the KO from Joe.
Joe's gonna KO.
I want you to bet on KO on that.
Yeah, but see, I don't do that. I go by wins because you never know.
Oh, but you saying it's by KO.
When I say it's
He's
gonna
that
be
good.
he's gonna be
that good. It's not gonna be like an even fight.
It's not. It's gonna be a wild fight, and then Mr. KO is gonna KO him. But I don't want to win because if I do just a KO, then the guy just outpoints him and beats the crap out of him. I don't make no money.
Okay, so let's make a bet here in this show live.
Life.
Not on the thing. You go bet on the win, but we got to bet here that if he wins by KO, you get $5.
Well, if he wins by KO,
If he does not win by KO, you lose $5. Mm.
I don't think he's trying to take advantage of a sick man. Yeah, this is a little complicated math here.
Hey, you making your opinion.
That's how these gangbangers work.
If this is an even fight, how you gonna win by KO?
It's an even fight in the sense that it's not an even fight. That
No?
Mr. Fancy Pants definitely should win this fight.
Okay.
He definitely should win this fight. But you never know because this is the toughest guy he ever fought. So once the other guy is real tough and gives him a hard time, even if you have more talent in it, you get yourself knocked out because you're not ready. They had a guy, what was it? He was called Mamerick, and he fought this guy called Wardy, and Wardy's a little pump ass guy. Excuse the language. This is a children's channel. Anyway, he won because he was tough. The other guy was more talented, but he was tough, and the guy hadn't fought tough enough guys, and he was an Olympian that lost. That's what could happen here. I don't think so. I think the other guy's going to win, and then I'm going to make some money.
By decision or by KO?
By KO. Okay, you want me to bet on the KO, don't you? He wants me to bet on the KO. I got to be, I don't got much income.
If you guys want to bet, if you want this guy to bet by KO, put a like on the show.
Go by KO, okay? We'll get the public.
If I see a lot of likes in this thing, then we gotta bet by KO.
Okay, a lot, so like it. All 35 of my followers, I got a legion going on here, but I'm gonna get big. I can tell. Once I'm a whole man again. I'm gonna get big. I'm gonna become an icon. I'm gonna be the guy. I'm gonna be Nostrovini. I might even grow back one beard. Now that I won't get rashes anymore because I have very sensitive skin. I'm very fragile. I used to not be fragile. I used to be a strongy guy. A strongy guy, that's what it is. And now I'm a wimpy guy. But I'll be back, can you see? To wrestle women who are muscular like me.
Mm.
I have a broken spine. Who am I? Who am I fooling? I mean, if I could walk, I would be happy. Anyway,
The next one.
now the next one on that
This
line.
is also on December 17th.
Hmm.
The Zono on Wednesday.
Yeah, the Wednesday.
So if you
Yeah.
guys watching them,
Now this is
that can
interesting
watch
fight.
this too, all right?
Yeah, the gentleman. The
So
gentleman.
the gentleman John Hedge, 11-1-0.
Two KOs. I think he's two KOs. Does he have two KOs though? No. What has he got though? He got one KO.
One KO
The guy hasn't KO'd nobody.
versus Elis Zorro, 18-3-0 with 7 KO.
Now you're going like this. I'm saying, the guy got one KO and the other guy has more KOs. Of course, Zoro's going to make the other guy a zero. No.
It's like a threat right there.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I saw them both. I looked at them, guy. The guy who hasn't knocked out anybody, he's this big, tall, white guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't seem to, and he looks like he looks like a teenager. He looks like a 16-year-old who's got out of high school. But he's aggressive, and he's a tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
Now the other guy, Zero, if you looked at them, you just looked at tape without the context of what has happened in their career. Zero had fought New Zealand guy,
Right.
got knocked out in one round.
Mm.
Since those that knockout, and before that he looked good. He looked like he was a British champ. He gets knocked out in one round in a minute, boom boom, he goes down. Then he lost a decision and another knockout defeat, right?
Right.
And then he won from decision. Now the guy is sharper, he's a better fighter overall, but the other guy's more gutsy and he's on a streak.
Mm.
He's on a streak and but you can say it's gonna go the distance, Vinny. Because the other guy doesn't have the firepower. He has the aggression, he hits the body, he does this, he does that. The gentleman will win.
Okay.
He'll win, and he'll win, and this is but it's gonna be an interesting fight because the other guy's good, but he's lost his confidence. But he shouldn't be able to get knocked out because the other guy, my sister Marie could knock harder than him. That's what I got here. Now that is what's going to happen on Wednesday. I'm having my bookie. I will go. I will not say he's my bookie, and he's going to bet on these fights, right? Okay. Now the next day we're going to have on Thursday.
So there's gonna be Pro Box TV, December 18th, Thursday at 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
So y'all can watch it.
Now this fight is going to be good because you read off his thing.
Right.
See, he's Hispanic. He knows. He's a Hispanic person, so he knows how to pronounce these foreign names. Not the Russian ones. We all in a mystery with them.
Yeah. So the first one's gonna be Dinamita Ramon Cardenas, 26-2-0, 14 KO versus Terrible Eric Rabu Ayali, 16-3-0 and 10 KO.
Now, terrible things are going to happen to Mr. Terrible because he's fighting Damito, the dynamite, who just had fought this Japanese monster. The nickname is the monster. He floored the monster. He gave him a rough fight. He's a good fighter. He's mostly won his fights by knockout. And he's in another level because the other Raul puts up a good fight and then gets himself knocked out. He has a good record, but all his defeats are by knockout. He's fighting a top guy. Well, this is going to be a blowout.
Oh, you think it's gonna be a blowout?
It's going to be a blowout.
Oh, man.
I don't even know. And usually
How many rounds do you think you're going?
Oh, I would say 3 or 4 tops. The other guy will keep on getting up, and then one day he won't get up, and the ref will go interrupt and say, "Look, I can't see this. This is a massacre."
You think it's gonna go more than four?
Nah, more than 4 rounds. The other guy hits too hard. The other guy don't have that great a jaw.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
Have a jaw.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have the big jaw.
Yeah, a glass jaw.
Yeah, not pretty much. He's a tough guy. But yeah, I was maybe nah, it's glass. Yeah, tinkle
So
tinkle.
you just tap in and break.
It breaks. It's in the crystal. You have to get broom to clean up the mat there so it doesn't cut your feet.
All right, the next fight. Herbert Sosa 9-0-0 5 KO versus the Punisher. Paul
Oh.
Crow 12-0. Just no KO. Just 12-0.
Now, the Punisher, if you look at the record, how many knockouts has he done?
This is
I don't even think he knocked anybody out. How you can call a guy the Punisher when he don't punish nobody? Unless you're being punished by watching him fight.
or maybe he has some KO though, but he just not put in
You see, he may be shy about
his
it.
record. Maybe
At
they didn't
best,
put it in his
maybe I
record.
didn't do it. I've been sick of a while, so I haven't been doing my diligence there. But the other guy is a more, I can't see. Yes. Anyway,
Herbert.
Herbert Zo.
Oh,
Herbert. Now I know what's going on. Herbert. I mean, this guy's gonna be proud because he's Dominican. Herbert is a national champion, Dominican champion, and Olympian
mm,
with 9 victories, 5 by KO.
right.
He's fighting the Punisher, right? He's 2-0-2, but he's a regular guy who can punish people. He's a local. Good record. I ain't gonna beat no Olympian.
No,
Even one from the Dominican Republic. Because they have good fighters from the Dominican Republic. You realize that? Not this guy here. He says he's a good fighter. I think he challenges children. To basketball at least. He was telling me how he goes slam dunking and he goes to the basketball court and slam dunks. Well, he neglected that they were from third grade.
wow,
He neglected that. You know?
wow,
That's practically child abuse.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. You can't say, yeah, I'm in the NBA because you can be a child.
Right.
You can't dunk, but he does it. There's no law against the books of dunking on children.
No laws.
There's no laws. He's going through the loopholes.
I can think of any kids.
He could go to any child under
Yeah.
5 foot and go, look, you want to play basketball? I'll show you.
It was a little baby.
Yeah, and the little baby doesn't even know what a basketball is. It's crazy. I'm held prisoner by crazy people. They call me crazy. They say, Andy, you're crazy. I'm in a crazy situation. I'm not crazy. I'm saying this brain is okay. Yeah. No. What's the next one?
Marvelous Mike McCarney Williams 22-1-2 11 KO versus Kaiser Gerald Valtierra 18-3-0 with 9 KO.
This is a good fight.
This is a good fight. It's not a
Not a blowout in your way.
even fight. It's a
It's
good fight.
it's a good fight, but the marvelous one, right? He's a good nickname, marvelous, like Marvin Hagler.
Mhm.
He's beaten better opposition.
Oh,
Because that's it. Two guys, they have good records, right? And they go, oh, look at them. They're both undefeated. But the other guy's been fighting dishwashers and the guy down the
dishwasher.
block. Yeah, who's in? Oh, let's come on that bar here and we'll give you $5. You can fight the heavyweight champ.
You can fight dishwasher. Go ahead. I got a
You got
dishwasher
away,
too.
get away with that.
It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. The world is a crazy place. That's why I stay at my house. I won't be exposed to this madness. Madness.
Man, it's nice.
Crazy.
All right, the next fighter, Yo Johnner, Yo Johnner Martinez, 5-0-1, 2 KO versus Showtime, Joe Jocelyn James, 9-1-2 with 5 KO.
Showtime's going to show the guy up. Another guy who can punch. And
So you think you're gonna shut the other guy off?
he's going to show him up.
Shut up.
Shut up. Not shut up, but show up. But you don't have to shut up, too.
It's Showtime.
It's your showtime. It's showtime. It's time for me to knock you out.
Mm.
I love me. I love me. I love me. You know how old I am, my dear friends here?
Oh,
67 years old.
I don't know. You see that?
I look good.
Where's he 67 at?
I'm in 67 right here.
Sound like the rapper 67.
I'm in a rap. I don't believe in rap. I believe in song and dance.
You guys, there's actually a rapper called 67.
I never heard that's dirty.
Yes, he is dirty.
Oh man, now that I
He's like
think
a
of
little gangster. And he named himself 67. And when they asked him, well, why? How you got that name? And they thought he earned that name. He said, no, I was just, I don't know. It just came in my
it
mind.
just came in my of course, 67. Now this is my I remember rap when it first came out. It was sweet. It was I love great butts. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And
Back,
ice, ice, ice.
back
No
then,
violence.
back then they earned their name. Now you just come up with,
Yeah, you
well,
just come
why
up.
just call me Trash Paper? And that's my rapper name, Trash Paper.
Trash paper.
Can you imagine that?
I can
And I
imagine.
just thought about that. I was like, this is my new rapper name. Now I'm famous.
Don't give many ideas out there. You got some rappy guy, and then you won't get any money from the residual.
Wow.
He named you, you get the fortune.
I think he's 37. I think he's 90, you know.
35 cents.
He's 37.
Now, what's the next one?
The Hunter, Ryan Polanco, 7-0, 5 KO versus the Savage, Malone Harrington, 12-2 with 10 KO.
Yeah, now this is interesting.
Yeah,
The hunter
Hunter.
is going to get the best of the savage because I looked them up. I looked up the record, right?
Yeah.
The savage just got knocked down.
Just got
He
knocked out.
just got knocked down, and this is his comeback time.
His comeback. He
And he
should
was,
have waited another six
yeah,
months
he
before
should
he
be the cab driver or something like
before
that.
he go into a ring again.
Yeah, but he didn't. He went right back in there. He's going to fight the hunter, and he's the savage against the hunter. Hunter's top savages.
Mm. So
Normal.
who do you think is going to win, the Savage or the Hunter?
I believe the hunter will hunt down the savage and knock him out. Because the savage is not that good in the sense that he gets knocked out.
So he's like
But he has 10 knockouts. He gets you where you get him.
he's like a low blow, basically.
No, he's not going to punch you in the balls. No.
He's a low blow. He's one of those random people they just put in the ring.
But what you think is he's good enough to beat 10 guys. I know the people he beat are probably random people.
A Savage going on with a Hunter? Guys, come on, man.
That's not right.
That's like watching the movie Craven.
That's like oh, I didn't see that. I want to see that movie.
The Hunter.
The Craven the Hunter. Where's it
So
on my Disney Channel?
you go after somebody else. That is you can't put them together.
You can't put them together because the
So
Hunter was.
what do you think about this fight?
That's what it's based on the nicknames.
So
See, yeah, I base things on
you think
nicknames.
the Hunter's gonna
The
take
Hunter
over
will
the
take.
Savage?
Now, if the Savage beats the Hunter, turn of the tide. The
That's
neutral
gonna be a
one.
big turn.
Now, who else is there?
All right, we have Ken Kenyan Valley 1-0 versus Tyron World 5-14-0 and 3 KO. Now this is not a guys. I don't know if this is a woman fight.
What?
Kenyan
Kenyan,
Valley
no, Kenyan.
versus
Kenyan.
Tamon Lord.
Kenyan
I
Valley.
don't know if this is a woman fight.
No, that's a man. That's the Valley brothers, right?
If you look at the working on that, it don't look right.
It don't look right.
No.
Looks like a woman.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
No. I saw what this kid is. This is his second pro fight,
If
right?
Kenya have 1-0, that means he just started.
That's what these are guys who just started.
He just started.
They're
And
gonna
the
have
other
that as
one
a preliminary.
versus Terran World 5-14-0.
Yeah, see, they're putting them in with bums.
He put him with the Lions.
No, because the guy has a pedigree. He is he has only one fight, right? But he has a whole bunch of brothers who are fighters. He had a big amateur program that he came from. So even though he has just one fight, he's a very good fighter. and he said, and all the Valley brothers are tall. You think Puerto Rican guys are little tiny people.
Mhm.
And in my time, they were. They had the decency to be short.
Right.
But now they're growing, we feed them too much. We feed them too much.
Right.
So they're growing up and they're growing wide. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, the Valley, but these Valley guys are very tall, they're very angular, and they're gonna win this fight. But and Ward is just some guy. Some guy, he's just some guy. I'm gonna make this guy lose a little weight, put him in the ring. Make
He must well fight me.
he might as well fight
This is
him.
my first fight. We know with 0-0-0.
0-0-0.
KO.
And then, because and we could build up your record. You could fight a bunch of third
Oh
graders.
wow.
And yeah, he knocked out 35 kids that were 8 years old. But
Wow.
nobody needs to know the background of the kids. It's just
That's
a meal and
crazy.
paper. That may be against the law.
I
Because
mean,
that's what
it's
you
not
call.
against the law to fight little kids, right?
I think it is
As
against the
long as
law.
they sign the paper, right?
I don't know if you can do that. Even if the parents give permission. Now, what we're going to do, we used up our papers. We're going to put this on the internet. I have forgotten because my brain don't work no more.
We got one story.
We got
One story each person
we got a whole
before we
story.
end the whole thing.
Once, well, what do you mean? What do you want?
You gotta tell them one story
Okay.
each person. I gotta tell them we will say
Each of these fighters, or
no,
just one of them?
there's one story
The pretty boy. Okay, let's
news.
talk.
Let's say for the news or something.
Oh,
Something that you
something
heard
just happened.
or something that you watched today or a couple of
Oh,
days ago.
we're going to war with Venezuela.
Hmm.
Venezuela, because there are no other criminals in here. They invaded. You know what we're going to do?
Well,
We're going to get Mandoro. I think his name is Mandoro, and we're going to blow him up. We're blowing up the boats that have the drugs coming in.
mm,
Now, normally you can't do that. You got to say, hey, look on the boat. Are you an enemy or a friend? That's 100,000 Americans are dying a year.
right.
That's a lot of people. And they're young people. You say, well, maybe they're just, screw ups. Because why are you taking all these drugs? You're going to die, it's going to make you unhealthy, and you're going to go. But it's also, you don't realize how stupid young people are.
Mhm.
That they want to take chances and they take all these medicines that again that just makes them hyper so they can study or
Right.
do the hoopy doop. You know what the hoopy doop is, you know what I'm saying? What's the hoopy doop? And then they die and they're innocent kids or
Right.
dumb kids. Oh, you know what they say? I'm gonna tell you something. When your brain is like between the ages of like 16 and 23,
Yeah.
it's not fully developed.
Oh.
So you take chances. You do things like surf on trains. Go on top of the train and you surf. Surfing is meant for the ocean.
Mm.
You're not supposed to get on top of a train and then the overhang thing hits you in the head and you're dead. And then that's excitement for a kid. That's why, they have extreme sports. You ever see extreme sports where they skydive and with a surfboard? You don't see old men doing that. You don't see me.
Nope.
I go, wait, what, you out of your mind?
They're all young.
They're young because their brains don't develop.
Right.
I tell you, our little Dominicans, mostly Dominicans, because they got the brightest of children of God. They're sweet in their own way.
He's around so many Dominicans. That's all he knows.
I'm surrounded.
That's
I'm
all he
surrounded.
knows.
It's I'm like at the Alamo and the Dominican army is approaching. I got one in my house. And so, what happens is the Dominicans go on the surfboard, but they should put them in the ocean. Give them a surfboard. They have to deal with sharks, of course,
Mhm.
but at least, they're not dealing with a train that's out of control.
Right.
Because you know what the kids said? They said, oh, well, if I take the fentanyl and drug that, well, that's excitement. It's like Russian roulette.
Right.
What the frick is wrong with you? I feel like getting violent.
They're not thinking.
They're not thinking you feel like, oh, I'm going to hit you in the head. And then that's violence toward children. You can't even get violent. You can't get corporal with them.
Right.
The world, when the nuns used to beat us with the rulers, it was a better world. You knew the nuns were very frustrated.
Mhm.
And you knew they were crazy.
Yeah.
Because nuns, it makes them crazy. Because they're, they're the brides of God. And God is up in the sky. So the nuns aren't, I ain't going to get sacrilegious, but they ain't doing nothing. So they get angry. And they break out their rules. He's ready to run because he's old enough that the nuns would go after him.
Right.
And for good reason. He, God, I'm a handsome guy. 67 years old. He's a good barber.
Yeah.
You should have seen me before. I was with the beard coming out. I don't have.
You ready for my story?
What's your story? We're going to tell you your story.
My story is that the owner of the WNBA, Women NBA Basketball League,
Oh.
has noticed that nobody watches the NBA women basketball team for women
Mm.
because Kaden Cook is not playing,
Ah.
and they're not giving her the attention she's supposed to get because of the views and sold out tickets. So he said he want to cancel the whole season,
Really?
and
It's a he or she.
people
You
are
said it was a
shocked.
woman doing this?
It's the owner of the
Oh.
the whole league, not the owner of the team, the whole league.
Wow.
They say nobody's watching it,
Nobody's watching. You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
and they're upset. They giving her $100 million, 150 million just to be in a team.
See, because she got, and the other girls got jealous.
The other girl's not getting that.
You know what? Let me tell you something about the WNBA. Now, the face is rife with lesbianism because most women who play basketball are lesbians, right?
Wow.
And they're mostly people of color, okay? And they play basketball pretty good for women, except they can't dunk.
Right.
They don't have the dunking power like the men. And the men are kind of belligerent and say, well, if they can't dunk, I don't want to watch this.
Yeah.
And the women are not that supportive of the wrong kind there.
Mostly like 10% throughout the whole league. They just dunk.
They don't dunk. Now, this is a freak of nature.
They
This
just
white girl comes along, right? She's dunking left and right. She's dunking as good as a man. She's a freak of nature.
But she's
Because
not dunking.
what's she doing? She's basketball playing? I see, I don't pay attention. She's
She
doing something.
she shoot 3 pointers from.
Isn't that dunking or isn't that
No. She shoot 3 pointers from the other side of the
well, the
house,
other side of the house?
which is considered amazing,
That's amazing.
amazing shot from. I don't know.
Now the other girls can't do this and they're getting jealous and they're roughing her up.
Usually it's like a 3 line where people can shoot, but she can shoot from the other side.
She's Superwoman.
Yes.
And she could play golf.
This is the reason why it was someone wrong.
And they get very jealous. The other girls say, why am I not
They don't like
getting
it.
attention? So they beat her up. They rough her up. They
Uh,
elbow her and all that.
They tag team her. They put like two players to play defense so she won't shoot.
See, this happened years ago with Willie Mays and all. They had these basketball players and the baseball players, and for the first time they had them playing with the white people, and they gave him a hard time.
Right.
Gave him a hard time, and now they're giving this white girl, it's like what you call your reverse.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, what are you doing here, white lady?
What are you doing here?
You make us look bad.
You know what's a funny thing? 2 months ago, I think it was 3 months ago, she embarrassed the New York team.
How's she doing?
She was playing Indiana Pacers versus New York.
Uh-huh.
She won the whole game.
Single-handedly.
Single-handed.
Oh, they must have hated that.
It was the last ending, the last minute before the thing.
See,
and New York had it to win the game.
See.
You know what they did?
What they do?
What she did?
What they do?
She shot three points in
Wow.
the last 15 minutes.
Wow.
And won the whole game all by herself.
I don't know what this means because I don't know basketball. But I'm impressed because this man knows basketball. Even though he's only this big, he's very interested in basketball. He's a frustrated basketball player in which he plays with third graders. Anyway, I won't go into your background.
Anyway means she scored 9 points in less than 15 minutes.
There you go. She wins the game. Oh,
that's hard to do.
and she could play golf too. She can play.
Oh,
She
yeah.
and she could go to Japan where she'll be playing
But last
basketball.
time she was playing golf, she filled out the whole golf course.
And this is a once in a life. Now this
But she
is
doesn't even play golf.
she doesn't play golf. Everybody wants her. Everybody loves her, except for these jealous
And
lesbians.
that's yeah, manager and all that.
And you know what they did? These revengeous guys. They started throwing dildos on the basketball court. Did
Oh
you hear
yeah,
about
yeah.
it? And then he got the FBI after him of a hate crime. Let me tell you something. That's mischief. That's not hate crime. Hate crime is when you beat somebody out,
Right.
racially motivated. That's not when you throw a dildo on a say. That's just mischief.
Right.
Not that I'm approving of that because you have kids there, and the kids will go, what the hell is that, Daddy? And then they'll say, well, and this guy has kids. And, do you want him to have to explain what a dildo is? No, you don't want to have to explain that to your kid.
I just be like, don't look away. Just keep
I'll virtualize. And
keep
then
walking.
the kid will want to look even more.
Act like you ain't said it. Keep walking. Come on.
Keep on walking. Oh, it's green. What is it? What is that, Daddy?
Don't look
That
at it.
looks like what? And then he has to explain it for an
I'll be
half
like, I
hour.
don't know where is it. Let's keep walking.
So let's keep walking. So let's leave this theater. Let's see. That's it. And he'll have to leave, and he spend money. You know, and sometimes people are very petty. They're very petty. There was a Chinese guy. He was all of a sudden playing very good basketball. You have American Chinese, okay? You almost have no American Chinese who could play basketball.
Yeah, Ming.
Ming, you remember? Yeah. And now he's playing. This
Yeah,
is the
Ming. He was
yeah.
six.
See, he remembers.
Six.
And the black guys were
I think it
saying,
was 6'9".
the black guys were going, we do this every day.
They
Why
didn't
don't you
like the
make a
way he was
deal?
playing.
And I was like, wait just a minute. The Chinese people,
He was
the
scoring
American,
and
he
scoring.
was scoring. He did well. You should love him.
And the problem he had was that he was proving to the wrong crowd. He was proving the wrong crowd that he shouldn't be playing there because he got hurt.
Oh, he got
So
hurt. I didn't know
so he
that.
took it easy on playing because he didn't want to get hurt again.
See, I'll explain something to you. It's all about identification.
Yeah.
See, if you are of a certain race and ethnic group, you naturally, if your guy's doing well, you're going, hey, this is part of my little family.
Yeah.
But then you have the bigger identification of being an American or something like that.
Mhm.
And it transcends that because look at who is the most favorite American boxers? Sugar Ray Leonard. We don't have to even go back to Ali. Well, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Ham, Mayweather. Although I don't like that guy because he picks his spots. He waits until somebody gets old. He doesn't fight the guy like Leonard fought the guys at their peak. Mayweather goes.
Mayweather can knock out anyone.
He can't knock out. He can't knock out me. The guy can't punch.
Oh, he's short, but he got skills.
He's got skills, but he's
You know how many
boring.
belts he has?
Oh, you're talking about money. You're not talking about
Belt,
exciting.
like belt. He won the.
Yeah, you can win a belt, but you so who you beat and when you beat him. He waited until Manny Pacquiao gets knocked out, hurts his arm, and gets old because Manny had tons of great fights. Let me
But
explain.
Manny's still fighting.
Yeah, but Manny, you can't. He loves his
Manny
boxing.
Pacquiao's still fighting.
And Manny Pacquiao's still fighting.
And he's still fast. It's not like
Oh yeah, but
he
but
lost it.
he lost a certain amount. He wasn't in his peak. If Mayweather had fought right when they were supposed to fight
Yeah.
at Manny's peak and his peak, it would have been an incredible fight.
Okay, so put it like this: Mayweather versus Davis Tank.
Who?
Davis Tank.
Who's there? Oh, Mayweather. See, that's another thing. The little tank who beats his wife, when Mr. Tattoo Mania, right? He's going to fight Mayweather. Mayweather outweighs him. They're not the same weight. Now, also, Mayweather is not fighting top guys now. He's fighting old men. He's fighting guys past their prime. He's fighting guys who are inexperienced. Mayweather is a businessman more than he is a fighter. He knows how to make money. He knows how to wait until guys get past their prime. Now you go, but Fanny, these guys were nearly the same age as Mayweather. Let me explain something to you about fighters. Each fighter has his own age dynamic. Pacquiao fought great classic fights and tough fights against top guys at their peak. And won and won and won and won and won. But sooner or later, he fought this Mexican guy. What was the guy who knocked him out in five? He had beaten him three times. The guy hits him in the
It's
head.
all about.
Barrera? No, no, was it Barrera? No, no, it was I forget the name of the guy. My brain's gone. Anyway, Mayweather was until and Pacquiao went into that fight with an injury arm.
Well,
And let me tell you something. That's not a great fighter because you know what? You know what the thing is, Mayweather? Mayweather has no history of great fights. Pacquiao has incredible fights that he was involved in. Those fights will be remembered when Mayweather's forgotten because he neutralizes people. Yeah. Oh, that was a great neutralization. That's a cat. I don't like him. I'll tell him right to his face.
he's still a legend.
Oh, he's a legend. He's a legend in his own mind.
He's a
You
legend.
know why he likes Mayweather? Because Mayweather's a gangbanger. He makes money. I'm Money Mayweather, not like Sugar Ray.
Nah, if you ask me what I think about the fight between him and Pacquiao, I think Pacquiao won.
You think
Nah,
the first fight they had? Yeah.
but what can I say, right?
That way you can say.
I'm not a judge.
You're not a judge. He's some guy in my bedroom.
So,
I don't know what he does.
if we paid him off, we paid him off. We
Do you
did.
know
We
this
did.
man's mysterious? I have no idea what he does, but he goes out the door. I know that he helps people, supposedly.
What about Jake Paul? What do you think he should fight?
Oh my God, Jake Paul.
He's fighting Anthony Joshua. I feel like that's not gonna
Oh, that's a massacre.
that's like a put in a hole and just call it KO already. But
Let me see. Let's do the geometrics of it here. Jake Paul and he's built him up to some weights here. He's 200 pounds.
now,
Yeah, he's at 200 pounds right now, which is a heavyweight 30 years ago, but a cruiserweight now, what they call cruiserweight. He's gonna fight Anthony Joshua. Now, Jake Paul is 6 foot, 200 pounds. Anthony Joshua is 6'6", 250 pounds, and a devastating puncher. It's going to be a massacre, and Jake, and the thing is with Joshua, he doesn't take that good a punch, but Jake is never going to reach his chin. Joshua's going to come out, bang, bang, boom, knock him out 2 or 3 rounds tops.
it's Jake Paul now. I mean,
Because
he's a fighter. He's more a businessman.
he's more of a he makes
He's a businessman than a fighter.
and you know how much money Joshua's going to make for this?
I don't know.
Yes, throw a figure out.
Um, a million?
100 million.
Oh,
I don't know because everybody identifies with Jake Paul as this guy as the influencer. He's the everyman who's fighting. I don't know how he did it, but everybody wants to see this guy fight. It's the biggest thing out there. He was going to fight a woman. He was going to fight Carissa Shields. They were thinking about it. But actually, Jake Paul is a nice guy. He supports women's fighting. You know what he did? He's a white guy. He opened up Puerto Rican gyms all over Puerto Rico,
yeah.
and for the kids. So everybody either hate him or love him, but he's not. He can't. They can't. You can't. If he was a great fighter of a lower weight like Uzak is, right?
Well,
Zuzak was a 200-pounder, went up in weight and fought the Giants. But Great Paul is just,
it's like an amateur fight.
yeah,
Like he's
he's
just like he's building his record up.
right.
He's just building it with
He's at the bodies of old men. Well,
he's building it with names.
yeah, names of guys who don't even fight that, guys who should be on AARP. I
He's
kind of get the feeling,
fighting with names who should be fighting better fighter than Jake Paul.
right. He's a, It's not going to work.
He got his business. He knows what he's doing.
Now, some people are saying, "Hey, it's going to be he's going to get killed." No, he won't get killed. He's just getting embarrassed.
It depends.
But but because
All depends on the.
thing is, they have guys who are mediocrities fight the top guys all the time, and they get knocked out. Yeah, when you get killed, people get killed in the gym is when it's a sustained beating.
Mm,
Like yeah, it's a sustained beating, or the punch. Like they got this guy, this I can't pronounce his name. He fought this
the English
this
guy.
the Turkish
Turkish guy.
yeah
Okay.
English. He's from New Zealand.
See, okay.
Now this guy that he fought this Italian guy, he broke his jaw.
Wow.
He fought this Turkish German guy, right? And the Turkish German guy staggered him because Turkish Germans had own knockouts too. But the guy came back and knocked him out so bad that he dislocated his jaw and his spine, and it gave him a brain bleed because he hit so hard. And it was a good fight. I watched it. It was a good fight. The other guy put up a good fight, but he hits very hard. Now, if he fought Jake Paul in the same way, he beat the. Oh, he has no mercy.
There's one more second.
He takes his fighting very seriously.
Now
And
let's say, okay, we both know they put Jake Paul now. But if they was able to put Jake Paul with a unknown name, let's say a regular fight,
a regular fighter,
no main event, no Showtime, no Netflix, no nothing.
right?
This a fight just to build his record. Who would you suggest?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, I was saying,
Because right now his record right now, if I have it, let me see if I have his record here. I'm gonna reload it.
did I write it down?
No, you didn't.
And I see my brain's going.
You didn't.
So Jake Paul, I believe, has about 20 fights, and most of by knockout. But he's fighting old men. He's fighting. Fight Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was like a statue, and they say it might have been a fixed fight.
Well, then he hold back.
People put money on that fight. You can't do that. You can't have a fixed fight.
He hold back.
He held back. He got paid for it. And Mike Tyson made $100 million off that fight. So
And
Tyson,
no one got
and nobody got hurt.
no one got hurt or in trouble.
Except for those people who gambled that Mike Tyson would knock the guy out. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Get back on the wheels. Jake Paul with any guy, right?
Any guy. Can't be a name though.
Then if he doesn't have a name, how am I going to know his name?
He can't be no one big.
I say he should fight a rematch with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury's brother.
With Tyson Fury's brother or Tyson Fury?
Not Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury killed. So Tyson Fury has this handsome. It was battle of the handsome guys. In fact, Tyson Fury's brother was handsome, but he can't fight. And you had two guys. You had Jake Paul fighting Tyson Fury's brother. And it was battle of the unbreak. It was battle of the mediocrities because Tyson's Fury is more a handsome guy, and his following is based on the ladies. It's a ladies love him because he's good looking, but he can't fight. He runs away. He can't. He doesn't have a punch, and he beat Jake Paul by outboxing. But if a rematch, they can make a rematch then. I say he should fight Nicola Shields. She's got a big mouth. She's always saying how she could beat him up, and she wants to make a big payment. But he has to lose a little weight.
Yeah, but
He's a
Chris is here on fire about it. So true.
yeah. Well, that
She's a woman, so I don't know. She's not fought a heavyweight.
Well,
A heavyweight woman
see,
or a strong hand.
she hasn't seen the thing with her is she's very good. She doesn't have much of a punch. Very good boxer, but she's in a mediocre division.
Mm.
She's not fighting people who are top rated. She's fighting these. She's fought a few girls who are really good, like Marshall, and it was this German girl and stuff like that. But She doesn't have a particularly strong division. You have to, like, who, Taylor.
I heard about him, yeah.
Now Taylor is a strong division. It's got Serrano there. But the hot females tend to be under 140 pounds,
Right.
around 47. Unless Clarissa Shields cuts off a leg, she's not going to be that low. And she's challenging the little girls. She was challenging this Alisa Bingarden,
Hmm.
who's got the muscles bigger than me, and even my prime when I was in the gym. But she outweighs her by 30 pounds. She can't do that.
Right.
So the thing is, Carissa's stuck in a situation where most women, if they're really good,
You guys don't understand. What you don't understand is Carissa is looking for a big opportunity to make that big money again.
yeah, but see what she
The
has to
problem is
do.
she can't find nobody
There's nothing
that
there.
can make that amount.
She made a deal. She made a big deal about it.
She's
But
gonna make it with lady.
yeah, and she's gonna try
Lady
to.
refusing.
And Ali, because Layla Ali,
And she was willing to give the money, but
well, you know
she
what it
don't
is
want
with
to.
Ali.
She didn't want
Layla's
to.
nearly 50
She
years
didn't want to
old.
give the money.
She's challenging 50-year-old women.
She don't want to give the money.
What was she? What is she, Jake Paul?
And she still got the money. She
She,
still got skills.
well, you know
She
what?
still trained.
Yeah, well, she still, yeah, but see, Layla Ali is a businesswoman where she has a business in which she does eating and stuff like that and lifestyle stuff. And if she lost to Carissa Shields, even if this is a late date, it would take her to other businesses. Now, Layla says I could beat her even now because I got ripples in my stomach. I work out. I still spar, but so she might be able to beat her, but it's too making too big a chance. See, that's why all boxers become business people now. Thanks to Mayweather, everybody thinks they're the business person. No, you're a fighter first. You're here to entertain me personally. If you don't entertain me, poop you on.
Yep.
Yeah,
So if Layla Ali was fighting Carissa, who you go for?
I go for ladies.
100%
A
KO
hundred percent.
or by decision?
I'd say by KO.
KO again?
I'd say she KO.
Again?
She never fought her in the first place. Let me get. I'm saying
Layla Ali haven't fought in how many months?
near 15 to 20 years.
And you don't
But
call
she
by
never
KO?
but she never got out of shape. And she says she spars every day. Spars with people, men and women. But it's low key, she doesn't show them about them.
Mhm.
And she was a big puncher.
Okay.
And the thing is with
Carissa.
Carissa, she's an excellent boxer. Very aggressive, beats everybody up. Even starting to floor people now.
She's
She
looking
has
for
only 3 knockouts in 20 fights or something of that nature.
she's looking for opportunity, guys.
And you know what? How much money she just made a big deal? She made a big deal, about $8 million deal.
She's looking for something big.
But you know what happened? I'll explain to you the economics here.
Yeah.
Taylor and Serrano, because of Jake Paul is such a great thing, made 20 million for one fight.
Ooh. That's
And
good.
it's jealous. A lot of this is jealousy. There's a lot. Everybody's jealous of everybody else. You got to have a following. You know what, Chris? I'll tell you about Chris's shows. I think she's a good fighter. I think sometimes she's very charming. Sometimes she's not. But she has a thing where she gets get up
Yeah.
and she starts a brawl because all of her friends and their entourage don't realize that this should be just an act. You shouldn't try to hurt somebody.
Right.
They start a riot during a weigh-in. The 68-year-old guy ends up in the hospital, and one of the trainers of the other guy. So
Mm.
some young guy in Carissa Shields' entourage attacked him.
Oh.
That's not classy.
Nope.
And then she was supposed to have been floored by this Russian guy,
Mm-hmm.
and she said he sucker punched her, and she was going to stab him.
Wow.
Now this is nothing that you're a role model. Yeah, but she's like, well, that's real. That's not real. That's being a jerk.
Right.
Because once you have a status like that, you gotta tell, we're not gonna take the drugs. We're not gonna stab people. We're not gonna have old men be beat up.
Right.
but not Carissa. I don't understand him. I just see proof. Now, Layla would never beat up an old man. Layla. I see, I got a picture. I interviewed her 20 years ago when I was doing articles for the female boxing magazines.
Yep.
And she is an incredibly beautiful woman. But you know what?
Well,
She's what you call charismatic. She actually looks more beautiful than she does in the pictures.
yep.
And not only that, when she talks to you, it's like you're the only person in the world to talk to.
Yep.
I was like,
Professional.
I was more like happy, happy that somebody of that connection would say hello.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta put this
I
online
gotta go.
because this thing is. We were supposed to do
It
10
was a good
minutes.
conversation,
It
though.
was a good conversation. It's quality.
But we could do this again.
We could do this again. Okay. Now, what we're going to do? Show me what we're going to do. Okay. This is what I'm doing.
Gonna hang up.
Gonna hang up.
And we're gonna say goodbye and thank you for everything.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.